I hope you're all, Prof.
Yes.
First, these manuals, do they emanate from you? The ones that were used by Rev Ntim Fodjour in his post?
Yes, the manuals were written by a team of experts that NaCCA empaneled in 2024 to develop.
The manuals were written in 2024?
Exactly so.
So they were not written this year?
No. You see, what happened was after the introduction of the new curriculum, which was rolled out in 2024-2025 academic year, the decision was taken that teachers' manuals should also be developed to help teachers implement the curriculum effectively. And I will say that this, like the first, it was a novel thing because hitherto, when curriculum is developed, we don't usually add teacher's guide to it. So when that decision was taken, then the team that developed the curriculum, some of them were also selected to now write the manuals for the teachers. But they were doing it year by year. So the first one that was done was for those who have entered SHS 1. Now, those who are going to enter SHS, the SHS 1, they were going to progress to SHS 2 in January 2025 or even earlier. So the manual was also done for them. So the manual was sent to the schools early 2025. So it's not something that was written in 2025 because it takes time. The writing, editing, and all those things, it takes almost a year. So if you look at the time that it was printed and sent to the school, it clearly shows that it's not something that was written in 2025 because the team was empaneled to write it in 2024.
Prof, you're saying that because I know you took over at NaCCA this year,
Yes.
that you did not supervise this process.
Exactly. So I have not
even its distribution.
Any writing of any manual, yes.
Not the writing, not the distribution was done before you took office.
Yes.
Because the former deputy education minister, perhaps who was the head of the sector at the time, says that it was done by this administration.
No, it's absolutely not correct. Perhaps I think he was in charge of the basic school, so he was not apprised of what was happening at the secondary school sector.
But your attention has been drawn to it. Is this something that the current leadership of NaCCA agrees with, the education ministry agrees with?
No, we have taken steps to change it.
You have taken steps to change it?
Already, if you go to the website where we have all the materials, we have changed it.
When did this change happen?
It's this year, though. We started the process. I think it was effected finally early. Said this was it. Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday,
14th January.
Either Monday or something of that sort. Yeah. We have staff who work on that, so I asked my staff to work on it. So either Tuesday or Monday, early yesterday, something of that sort.
Did you see it before Rev Ntim Fodjour raised the issue?
Yeah. In fact, I didn't know that he has even raised the issue. It came to our attention. We're working on it under the quiet because several issues have come to our attention that we have been working on under the quiet. But it came out forcefully yesterday around 6 a.m. when my board chair sent me that particular page that sister radio station sent it to him that it's an issue. So we never thought that was even going to be an issue that was going to be discussed on radio. Because over the period since I took over, we have received many other petitions that we are under quiet. We are working to address them as we receive those ones. Some even has to do with the way the history curriculum has been written and propagating another side of history and all those things. But we have not come forward to tell anybody that this is the issue. Because some are very sensitive. You have to take time and then deal with the issues and the rest. So, personally, I was completely surprised and taken aback when I heard that it's all over the radio and people are trying to politicize it. It has nothing to do with politics or this government.
So, Prof's team saw this, and have been working at rectifying it. You say it took
Exactly,
time.
yeah.
You just finished the process and
Yes.
have replaced it.
Yeah.
What was the challenge with this?
No, it had to do with the way the gender identity had been defined. The definition of gender identity challenged the traditional binary notion of gender identity as male and female. And specifically in that definition, it was stating that that definition is alternative to the binary notion of gender identity. Now, when we realized, we didn't just go straight forward to act on it. We wanted to find, because the teacher's guide is not for learners. And in the main curriculum itself, nothing of that sort was put in there. So we wanted to find out from the writers what precipitated that notion. And those that were able to get to indicated that it was just a way to expose the teachers that there are other forms of definitions or those in existence, so that in teaching they know how to do the presentation. But we felt that because that is the only definition provided, if that is left untouched, there is some teachers may interpret it as the acceptable definition. And that's the reason why I thought, we should change that to reflect the Ghanaian culture and everything, so that the binary conception of gender is maintained. So that's what we did.
I see.
And then it also came up to that. You see, we have this agency that has been supporting us all along, both technically and financially in the curriculum development, TTEL. So TTEL had even gone ahead to make printed versions. There's just about 700 to the teachers. So we contacted TTEL and asked that they should withdraw those printed versions and then replace them with a new version that we've done. So we did it together with TTEL.
So, for the sake of emphasis, as we speak now, these manuals are no longer in use.
Yes, digitally we have changed it. Yes, on the digital platform, which is the main platform for the teachers to resource, we have changed it.
Are there hard copies that?
There is the hard copies that we are, because we didn't print it ourselves. It was printed for us like a bonus or something like that. So we have appealed to the organization that did the printing to do the printing for us.
Appeal to the organization?
Yeah.
It means that you didn't pay for it?
No.
What is the name of that organization?
TTEL.
TTEL?
Yeah.
Okay. TTEL is Ghanaian?
Yes, it's a Ghanaian registered organization. They have been in the curriculum space. In fact, they were the main backers of this curriculum that I'm talking about. So if you go to all the SHS materials, in fact, it even started with the College of Education. The College of Education reform and everything, they are being supportive of this.
But the curriculum we have currently, are you saying you inherited all of it?
Yeah, I came to office to meet it today, but in the writing stage, at a point I was a member of I was an editor for a particular subject. But as DG, I came to inherit this curriculum. Since we came, we have not written any curriculum. What we are rather doing is introducing some applications that will help teachers and then the learners to better understand the curriculum and achieve whatever standards and goals or outcomes that we have in the curriculum.
And then let me conclude by asking you how you felt when you perhaps saw the post of Rev Ntim Fodjour, the Deputy Education Minister under whom this happened, writing it and putting political connotations to it, seeking to credit it to a government that did not do it.
I was, let me say, disappointed. I wasn't expecting, because it's a person who has been at the ministry before, and you should understand the curriculum writing process. And if he was really abreast with time, he would have known the year in which this panel was done, which the writing was done. So if he's saying that it was the government that did it, then does it mean that it was his government that did it? Because that was the year that it was written. I wouldn't say the government has a hand in that. It's purely based on those who were brought on board to write. There's no government, whether it's NBC or I participated, so I know what happened when it comes to the writing of some of these things. And NDC has made it clear, and the Honorable Minister has always been saying and emphasizing. As we speak now, we are in the process of reviewing the primary school curriculum. And it's been emphasizing and directing is that we must ensure that the curriculum sits on Ghanaian culture and values. So why would we go outside and bring other things that go contrary to Ghanaian culture and values?
So your marching orders are clear. Everything you do must
very
be
clear.
Okay.
We cannot deviate from that.
Prof, thank you very much for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
That's Professor Samuel Ofori Bekoe, is Director General NaCCA, joining us on the line, explaining to us this issue, because Eben Nkwabinyo was very much interested in this matter. Eben, you see, me, I always